Hello, my bhai. Big fan, like all of us here. What is the low point of your cricketing career, and how did you come out of it?
I think the lowest point was 2007 50 over World Cup. When we lost, we didn't even qualify to the next stage, and that was brutal. There are lots of reasons. One of the simple reason was we were playing very good cricket till that point of time. Even before that, the series that we played India, we had done very well. So what happens in a competition is it doesn't go according to the script. हम जो plan लेके जाते हैं generally ऐसा नहीं है कि वही plan होगा. It's like a CBSE का question paper जो नहीं पढ़ा होता है वही आता है. So it's more like that. So that was a tough period. We lost, we came back. Our fans have had big expectation from us. So that had a very big impact. And that's the time where those 1.5 months, I had to recollect myself. I was also feeling very bad. In fact, next 2 days we were in West Indies because we didn't get a flight out. And then whatever was happening in India and all of that. So that was a low period. And that's where friends, come in handy. So yeah, to me in cricketing aspect, that was a really tough phase. But again, it teaches you. It teaches you how to go about when the result is not in your favor. And I always felt that was the beauty of sport, because every evening when I go and play cricket or when I'm playing badminton or football, I will either win or lose. If I win, I need to be graceful. It teaches me how to behave when you are winning a game or when you are a winner. But when you lose, it teaches you how to be graceful even when you have lost a game. How to recollect yourself, come back tomorrow and try to win the game. So sports teaches you much more about the practical life.
And how is the trading going? How is trading going?
ट्रेनिंग अभी घुटने के नीचे कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं है, रिहैब चल रहा है.
I meant trading.
ओ ट्रेडिंग, आप भी स्टॉक वाले हो? आपने भी पुट डाला होगा?
Yes.
नहीं, ये बताओ ये कहाँ तक जाएगी?
I guess last 2-3 दिन से अच्छा गिरावट का उम्मीद था, and we had a good run. अभी
नहीं सही जवाब है. Join my Ricky channel, माही भाई.
Asif, thank you so much. Can we pass the mic to Vivek Mashani? Hi, Vivek.
ये भी स्टॉक वाला लग रहा है भाई भाई.
Yes. So
Everybody with a wide smile, trading से.
So Mahi, again a good fan, great fan of you, and thank you so much for coming here. It's like dream come true. My question is two parts, and which is related to investing, because sports and investing is like very, very close in terms of discipline and mindset and how you need to prepare for the downside also. So my question is, you talked about process when you started with. How do you ensure that you are disciplined with the process irrespective of the success or failures, and get that motivation that yes, I'll not deviate from it? And the second part is, like in our investing also, there is momentum and things are going fine and we are in the streak and winning zone, and वो फिर success चढ़ जाता है सर पे. So how to stay grounded and how to stay humble? What is your experience on that?
I think again, as you rightly said, process is one of the most important things, irrespective of the result. And adaptability is a crucial factor, because let's say we decide on the process. So we sit, all of us, we work the same way, whether in sports or in business. So you decide, okay, this is the path that I'm going to follow. But the key is the adaptability factor, because there are lots of things that we don't know about. The future has an impact on that. So how much you are aware of things that happening around. Your journal knowledge needs to be good, and you need to keep revisiting the process that you are following, the path you are following, because adaptability is a key factor. And you have to follow that process till you don't see something big happening on the wrong side. Because for a simple reason, people will come, they will have their own points, and all of us over here, if we are talking about something, we'll have different views about it. What is important is to respect that view and still take something, that can apply on yourself. And I always felt that the best of advices can come from anyone. So you have to hear more than speak. A lot of people, they speak more and they hear less. So I feel process is always important. And once you don't get the result, you revisit the process. And you take only the learnings. कहाँ पे क्या गलती हुई? Whether I was aware about it, whether I could have done something different, midway, जहाँ पे, I could have managed something, whether it's getting a positive result or maybe, minimizing the losses. In cricket also, we tend to do it, if let's say I'm an aggressive captain and there's a scenario where the opposition is having a good partnership and our strength is batting. So they have a good partnership. Now I need to get away with my bowlers who are not my main bowlers. And let's say if a wicket falls. Now an aggressive captain, he may commit the mistake of saying, no, I will attack. So what he needs to see is, okay, I'm attacking, fair enough. But in the next 5 overs or 7 overs, if a wicket doesn't fall, and my part-timer now needs to bowl to a batter who is slightly more set, what happens to him? So you go for so I would rather go for a par score saying, if I get away with my part-timer, I will attack from the other side, even if I don't get wicket. Whatever they score, with my strong batting lineup, I look to achieve it. And what happens is 90% of the times, the answer is in front of us. But because our emotions and psyche is so strong, we choose to sideline it because we are still so much fixated on that one thing that we think, okay, that's the only right thing that is possible.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vivek. Shiva Jayachandran, your question, please.
Good evening, Talla. Being a Chennai guy, I think we deserve you more than anyone. And my question is, you have the only captain who has won all the major ICC trophies, 2007, 11, whatever the World Cup, and then the 13, the Champions Trophy. I know Asit asked a question, the low point of yours. But my question is, which is closer to your heart? Being 2007 World Cup with the young champs, or the 2011 with the experienced folks, or the 2013 from nowhere you guys won the Champions Trophy?
No, it's very difficult to pick one of the three because the challenges were very different. The set of challenges that we had in 2011 were very different to the 2013 Champions Trophy requirements or challenges. So, as a team, it's very difficult to pick for us. But if you're talking about the moment, there were few moments which I remember very clearly. One of them was after 2007 when he had won the T20 World Cup and we came back. So the whole of that Queen's necklace. Yeah. So we were in a bus.
True.
There were traffic on both sides. There were cars. People were out of their cars. And you see around, there were like people all around. And they all had a big smile on their face.
True.
So that's one that I'll always remember. 2011, we were not able to witness something like that because the World Cup got over. By the time we reached the hotel, it was too late. So we didn't see a lot of people celebrating. We saw it on television.
Yeah, that's right.
So 7 was special in that way. 11, again, winning at home. That was the first time a team had ever won a World Cup at home. And that new trend started where, the home team came out winners.
True.
So that's then 13, as I said, it was a fresh team. But if I talk about the 15, 20 minutes that's best in my mind was 2011 World Cup before winning. So 15, 20 minutes before, in the Wankhede Stadium, it was clear that India will win the World Cup. They started chanting Vande Mataram,
True.
and the whole stadium was, involved in
I
it.
think
So
we will
that's
witness-
the best moment.
I think we will witness that once again this year as well. And last question, which is your favorite stadium? You would have played it in everywhere. Which is your favorite
It's
stadium?
very difficult to pick, but I've played the most in Chepauk.
Okay.
Because
Guys, Chennai!
So from 2008, IPL started and, you have minimum 7 games. But at the same time, we are one franchisee that has not played a lot of games in their home stadium.
True.
Because we had various issues and everything. So we kept switching. We had played at Pune. We have played at different places. So I think out of the 15 years or 16 years, whatever it is, we have played like 7 or 8.
True.
So it's a lot of fun, and also the fact that the old stadium was very hot. So once they made the new stadium, it felt like Switzerland to us. So when other cricketers come and complain that it's very hot, and you're like, oh, you haven't played in the old stadium.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shiva. And look at your smile. I think you're constantly
शिवा को
smiling.
चेपॉक सुनना था.
Hi, myself Praveen. I have one question only. Even though you have been a great inspiration for many people, right? You always come up with new things, right? So when we thought we are invited for this biggest event, right? When I see various kinds of reels, right, with your hairstyle, so every time I wonder how Mahi sir comes up with so many different kinds of things, right? And when I saw you directly, the overwhelming thing is to the next level. So I didn't have any question, to be honest, but I just wanted to express that. Your hairstyle is always good.
Ma'am, I have the mic.
You don't have a question, I still have an answer. You know, you don't want to change things or do things differently for the sake of doing it. Let's say, you know, I'm heading a unit or something. The old guy, whoever was leading, if he has set some good practices, you know, I don't just need to change it because, okay, I'm the new leader, I'm the new head, so I need to change. You know, something that is working, something that is productive, you know, let it be. You know, a lot of times we tend to commit that mistake of changing it for the sake of changing it. You know, so that shouldn't be done. Similarly, everything applies to me. I don't change because I consciously want to change. I don't decide on the field because I want to look different. I don't want to prove to anyone if I'm a good captain or not. I just go there to my best honesty, whatever database I have, I try to perform my role with utmost honesty. अलग हो जाता है कई बार, maybe, you know, मेरा जो book है ना, I am not an MBBS, maybe I'm a 12th pass. So you think I'm an MBBS, but maybe I'm a 12th pass. That's why my way of doing things are very different.
This is Namita.
Ma'am.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, Namita Gupta. I'm editor of Provoke magazine and lifestyle influencer, travel influencer, Nami on the Move. I want to know, now that you're taking a little time off from international cricket, do you get time to travel? Are you also a travel buff? And what kind of travel destinations do you like to travel?
No, mostly I do travel a lot, but not for vacations. You know, frankly, if you ask me, I have not been on a lot of vacations. So during my cricket playing time, mostly I would go to nations where cricket was there, and you know, I haven't seen a lot because I was like, okay, I'm here to play cricket, I'll play cricket and come back. So not a lot of fun that way. My wife loves to travel, so now our plan is that we are getting some time off. We want to travel, but we want to start from India. I said, you know, we have so many beautiful places over here. I would like to explore them first before, you know, heading to different places. So, sir, सर इंदौर हम हो के आए हैं, वहाँ का जो इवनिंग का स्नैक्स है ना, भुट्टे की किस से लेके आप लोग के स्नैक्स इतने होते हैं, खत्म ही नहीं होता है.
Sir, एक minute.
At the end of the session, do I get a picture with you?